Hello everyone, SMA Watts here, joined by...
Mike, hello.
Yep, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of a pair of orcs in Durotar, which sounds like a existential comedy. We're going to start off working with Kagana Earthcaller here, and alright, so... Hey man, take a knee and hear me out. We got a problem. A good friend of mine, Hana'zua, had gone out into the valley and he hadn't returned. Last I seen, he was heading north where the scorpions hunt. Maybe you go take a look for him. The spirits be telling me that he not well.
Okie dokie.
And the okie dokie just punctuates it so well there.
So admittedly, it only becomes existential if at some point they tell us we need to stick around until the Kodo shows up.
You go ahead and read Fargaze here.
Oh, great. Female orc. It's like deep, but still... Oh.
I guess just your normal voice.
Right. I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young woman. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I've discovered a growing taint here. One of the Burning Blade, a foul demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. He skulks in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from the mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and, if you survive, return to me.
Alright. Except... Let's position so that imp is less loud. Oh great, it moved.
Yeah. It's not mine, just so we're clear. Rilliup is being tame at the moment. Just
All right.
chilling, waiting.
Lazy peons. Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for the task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjacks when you're done. Look for them underneath trees in the valley. Lousy slacking peons.
Yes, Ogremar is a right-to-work state.
Look, we try and downplay the fact that the orcs have slavery, but...
You know, you don't know that.
No, technically they do.
Oh.
It's just, it is not a common practice.
I assume it's like indentured bondsman-y.
It's weird, but
Oh, of course it is.
Alright, so I think the unconscious troll will be over here.
The big question mark?
Yep. Nice, non-violent scorpions.
Yeah, well, we showed them what for, obviously.
There he is. Just hey, there's a peon there too.
Huh. Smack him around.
Okie dokie.
Did that count for you?
Yes, it did.
Good.
Obviously, I'm just here to attack them in their dreams.
Hana'zua groans in pain. Warrior, I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpions out of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down into my chest, cutting it to the flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south. Okay.
So, is your connection to BattleNet keep going on and off?
No?
It must just be a Michigan thing.
Possible. I mean, technically I am further from BattleNet.
Sweet. Corrupted. And dead.
Yeah.
There
Alright.
might have been a dot. I'm sure it helped.
You ticked at least once.
Nope. Yeah. I did 1/3 of the work. I forgot that Recount makes me perhaps a little too excited.
Well, I'll let you know that you've been contributing. For some reason, I think my recount's just not showing. For some reason.
Didn't learn the lesson.
Okay, boss. I get back to tree hitting.
Tree hitting.
Ah, my father always said I would never amount to much. And here, lying beneath a tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looked like he was right. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lay dead. My blow is not enough to kill him, but look at the damage I inflicted gives me some measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments will fill me with anger. Seeing the deed you have done for me steels my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure, but it remains that I cannot make it trek back to the settlement unassisted. Please, Thraxor, return and tell Gornak of my situation. Perhaps he can help me. Didn't he used to just die?
No. There are many others that just die. I'm pretty sure he was always, because you were already getting the antidote.
Yeah. Oh, right.
There's plenty out in the world. I think he's the only one that doesn't. Admittedly,
Go to sleep. Sleep.
That one.
No, he's
peon
working.
was taking a nap while this other guy was just sort of dying of poison not that far from him. He totally deserved a poke.
Well, no. Look, I'm pretty sure there's some warlock magic that was done at some point, and there are a large portion of orcs that are just kind of really dumb.
Well, the curse is from, that one guy's blood, Manoroth. He does not seem all that smart. He seems like his general strategy to the world is get him. I'll blame that. My corruption missed. I was unable to corrupt.
Well, it's already pretty tainted.
There.
These peons are just hard workers today.
Yeah. They're diligent, productive members of the Horde.
Yep. Some serious shoulder pads.
See, I don't know if serious would be the word I would use.
Look, man sees shoulder pads like that. He knows not to mess with you.
I suppose.
Also, not to pat you on the shoulder.
Yeah, like, if you get an itch between your shoulder blades, you just deal with it?
Got the axe.
Yeah. That one's sleeping. Get him.
You gotta love the fact that he actually said something when I clicked on him. Okay, back to work, Thraxor. But the fact that he gave his little, from 40 feet away, while asleep.
Oops.
I think that guy's camping that
Yep.
peon.
Everyone's working hard today.
Let's circle back. There was all those peons. Maybe one of them's asleep again.
Just need one.
Yeah, well, he hasn't gone back to sleep. Lots of dead imps.
Yep.
Cover Bunyip's eyes.
What, huh?
Or Rule Yap.
Yep.
I'm going to call him Bunyip.
Yeah. This whole continent does have a sort of Australia feel to it. Normally, I would know the name of the continent. I'm completely blanking on it at the moment.
Kalimdor?
Kalimdor. It's another K. Of course.
Okay,
it is.
boss. I get back to tree hitting. The fine art of tree hitting.
Yeah.
Well, they're warriors.
Mm-hmm. But they're attacking the tree.
Yep.
That may sound unimpressive, but I will note that tree has been there for like 10 years now.
It's true.
Yeah.
One day the tree will fall.
I'm sure a couple fell during that whole cataclysm thing.
I'm actually pretty sure they didn't change anything here during the cataclysm, so no.
Well, tree somewhere in the world.
Yeah, there's one that fell across like a road somewhere in Ashenvale.
Well, there you go.
Speak, friend.
Okay, I never noticed that before.
What? That's it. Really?
Yep.
Really, we're Orgrimmar stubborn here, huh? It's a nice, yeah.
It's only funny because he's holding the thing like through his chest right now for some reason.
Okay, yeah, that's not helping him, but... I mean, at least their names weren't a pun.
What were their names?
Oh god, I just realized I don't know the name of the artist.
No, see, it's hard. Foreman Thrazel.
Krilla and Lucklub. I doubt those are a pun.
It could be, but I don't know. Lazy peons. No good lazy... Do you have my blackjacks? Did you catch any peons sleeping on the job? Good, good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
Straight.
I have gained the victory rush. This is yours.
Oh, right. You have done well, Cragor. Though the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Oh, take some vile slippers.
Whatever. I'm not wearing any of this shit. We're not going to start the Burning Blade Medallion right now.
Yep. Yeah, I'll fix that.
Lotar.
Right. Anyway.
Back to the den.
Right.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hana'zua was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourselves no more with Hana'zua's plight. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, Thraxor and Cragor. And that you would fight for a stranger's honor, while other tasks occupied your time. Your own honor is heightened. And new belt.
Go with honor.
Yay, new belt. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. In the next video, we're going to probably be heading into the caves and finishing off the Valley of Trials. Hope you'll join us for that.